Another angle of a potential shooter of where this shot could have come from.
Talking about Charlie Kirk now?
About Charlie Kirk. That's the one, right? Pat, is that the one we're talking about?
That conversation?
Yeah. That was, and from my opinion, Patrick, this dude and a bunch of shooters and a bunch of snipers, and me and Tom actually had a conversation last night. Never go with the official narrative. And when you're seeing different angles, and me and Mike even talked about this too, and I don't want to show close-ups or anything like that, Pat, because I don't want to they blow out his face, but it's still graphic. You're going to see something on Charlie's right side, like a little blood spat on the right side, and it looks like an exit wound.
Did you see this, Tom?
Yes, I did. I was watching a report by what appeared to be a very rational and specific ex-military gentleman from Turkey that was talking about the forensics.
This guy?
This is the guy. No, there's another one. There's
another guy. This guy is equally sane, and he's saying, hey, look, that appears to me to be an exit wound. And when I go and look at this, and by the way, Kash Patel said on Sunday that the FBI is looking at leads, including the location of the shot and the angle of the bullet, potentially a second shooter. And that's what Kash Patel said on the Sunday news show. So this does not appear, Pat, that it's one crazy person.
Does this say that Kash Patel said there's a second shooter?
Yes, sir.
Rob, can you zoom in a little bit, please? I'm 46. Thank you. Director of FBI committed to ensuring the investigation into Charlie Kirk's assassination person. The full weight of Americans' law enforcement is active following the extended. We are meticulously investigating theories and questioning includes the location where the shot was taken, the possibility of accomplices, text messages, confessions, related conversations, Discord chats, and the angle of the shot and bullet impact, how the weapon was transported, hand gestured observed as potential signals near Charlie. So they're doing all of that. Okay, that's
and
great.
They're saying where the shot was taken.
Got it. Some details are known today, while others are still being pursued to ensure every possibility is considered. Our primary focus of complete investigation information will ensure regarding specific details such as questions about the plane, regarding the turning off transponder the assassination side. We can share updates. Okay, can you show the clip, Rob? Just let's watch the first 2 minutes of the clip, folks. I think it's important for you to see. Where do you want to start from it, Rob? That is...
Okay, so go back. Pat, this is actually wild because you see a flash at the same...
let him explain it. Let him explain it. Go ahead.
You can help me
explain this, but if you take nothing else away from this video, you need to see this.
And in that video, you can see the same, what appears to be the bullet coming down, and it does line up with the actual gunshot itself. So you're not counting gang violence. Great.
Boom. Saw that?
So this video was created by a friend of mine who is a Marine. You'll see him here at the end. This is the angle he is showing the shot coming from, showing where Charlie was sitting, and the angle of the shot, which will correspond with this video here, which unfortunately we will blur out Charlie's face, but we will show what is necessary to prove that this was an entry and exit wound. Wow. So you'll see him circle the highlighted area right there, and you'll see the exit wound corresponding after, a split second after, as it would from an entry and exit wound. So in this footage, you can clearly see that Charlie is shot from his back right.
Guys, pause.
And there's
just
blood.
Want to let you guys know it's a little bit of it is graphic.
A little graphic. Yeah.
So, but keep going. If you're able to take it, I want to watch a little bit through for you to kind of hear this. Keep going.
Splatter coming out of the entry wound immediately after a shot. The first arc is kind of down, as if it's just gushing out from the entry wound. And then the second shot corresponds with when his head kind of snaps forward. That fluid then flips up in relation to that motion. So you can see there's that second splatter flipping up into the air. This is something that I hadn't seen to this date. I saw this for the first time late in the evening yesterday, and I decided that this needed to be put out immediately because no one that I know of is talking about this. So big shout out to my friend who actually found this and created this video. You'll see him here in just a moment, but let's just one more time look at this shot. You see bullet comes in that circled area. You have the blood splatter go down, then up, and then immediately after, you see the exit right here with the skin being pierced, and then the exit wound emerges. And again, that is not a far distance for a bullet to travel, whatever the caliber is, whether it be 5.56, 308, 30-06. It's not even a debate at this point. It doesn't matter what caliber killed him. What matters is that the official narrative is not true. Again, whether the FBI knows or not that they're lying, but this is 100% conclusive evidence that Charlie Kirk was shot in the back of the head, and it exited through the front of his throat. All of the evidence points to Charlie being shot from his back.
By the way, it's
now
tough. And can we give the guy credit? Can you zoom out so I can just say
Pat,
who he is?
Range day, bro. And look at the views. It's not like it's not a kook. He has 214,000 subscribers. At least he's breaking it down and giving us another.
Range day, bro. Great analysis. Seems like a reasonable guy. Vinny, go ahead.
And I just want to ask one question, too, in regard, God rest his soul, to Charlie, because I know where he is. But is there no autopsy report?
I was just going to ask
Pat,
that.
Is there, like, and I get it, and I get it. Thanks, Adam. It's early, and I get it. But we want to see. It's not. You're very good point.
Been 2 weeks.
Show us, and the fact, and you made a great point and this is when we were there, when they came out with his bones were a man of steel. Don't ever try to gaslight us with that type of situation. Because if it's a 30-06 at 200 yards, I didn't want to show it to Robbie. They had a dummy at him with it's like the skin of like a human, and it's set up. Mm-hmm. It blew the whole neck completely off. Okay, and what I'm saying is, just with all these little pieces, and I keep going back to this. We talked about this last night. George Zinn, you mean the old guy that was down there?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that the guy that was at 9/11 that had ties to the Boston bombing, it's a 1 in 2 billion chance. He's just at a Charlie Kirk speech in Utah, and immediately upon seeing and hearing Charlie get shot, he says, I did it, kill me. Now, that to me proves, without a shadow of a doubt, that there was another person involved, which you know what that accounts, what it actually is, and that the official, and I'm not saying the FBI's with or behind it, because obviously the guy on the roof and run and a diversion and a distraction. But guys, there's a lot of questions that need to be asked, and I hope the FBI and Cash Patel and Dan Bongino and that crew are going to get to the bottom of this for Charlie's sake, because like you said, there is no autopsy that none of us know about, and I think we deserve it.
And I think, by the way, I'm sorry, Tom, one of the things that I saw in another video, I don't know if you saw this, Tom, the fact that the shooter we followed that jumps off, there's videos that there was never a shot fired from him.
No, exactly.
There's also another video making that claim. Now, again, is this the one? I think that's the one that you had, that there's not
Pat,
a shot fired from him.
Yeah, where's him getting up?
Yeah, so again, we don't know. We don't know, but this is the beautiful part about
questions.
The beautiful part about having an assassination done in 2025 versus 1963 or any of that. We have cameras everywhere. You can't fool the people today. Go ahead, Tom.
So I also read some other forensic things last night that was very interesting, that you see what happens is, if that bullet is correct from the rear, that means it went right through his spine. And the exit wound is just cataclysmic. That is exactly consistent with how it would happen. And you see Charlie, the flinch up is the right shoulder flinching up, but then you see his hands go into the fencing position, which is the neurological response when you suffer a major concussion or basically...
You see it on fighters and football players, their hands...
You sever the spinal cord, there's a nerve reaction. That's exactly what you saw from him. And so, shot from the front, I found the bullet below the surface. I've seen those little statements. Wait, where's the official autopsy report? Let's see that. Let's get this going. And by the way, now I'll go into, Pat, the what if. You know what? Maybe this guy was radicalized. He's up there. He's going to take a shot. And then he sees the shot. He sees what happens. Everybody's going bonkers. And he runs off the roof.
Yeah.
So if he takes a shot, where's the bullet?
Great point.
Or where's the...
That's a great point. He was like the Oswald.
Was he set up as a patsy?
Yeah.
And then but let's set that aside.
Great point.
Just look at the forensics. Cash Patel and company, you need, if you're going to do a real investigation here, you need to talk to American people about that autopsy report. Because if there's a hole behind his ear and then this is open, then where's the projectile?
I know.
It's in the dirt below the chair.
By the way, I love, you know what I love about the way this guy speaks? Okay, go to his clip again, Rob, on the way the gentleman, the clip you showed about the military guy.
The range day, bro.
Range day, bro.
And the Turkish guy speaks the same way.
Just listen to the way he speaks, okay? Listen to the way he speaks, his tone, okay? His tone, which is there is value in this. Just open it up and let him speak.
I now have acquired proof that the FBI's official story is false, whether knowingly or unknowingly. We're going to have an entire monologue and talk about a lot of these things after I show you this. But if you take nothing else away from this video,
look at the opening statement. Look at the
ladies
power
and
of
gentlemen,
words.
I now have acquired proof that the FBI's official story is false, whether knowingly or unknowingly.
Pause right there. Okay, what does it sound like? A reasonable guy that's giving kids belief and it's false, knowing whether it's knowingly or under. So he's not saying they did it.
Great point.
They're hiding. So this is, we need more recognition of guys like this that delivered. I don't know who he is. So
at all
of a sudden people are going to come back and say, let me tell you, made another video making fun of this.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, based on what I see here, good for this man who is given his analysis based on pure logic, questioning, but doing it in a respectful way. I think guys like this need more eyeballs. And having said that,
I want to give a little perspective, if you don't mind.
I'd like to. You got 1 minute because I got to go to my next meeting at 11:15.
All right. Well, let me just say this. Tom Rutt said something yesterday about Oswald, that Roger Stone didn't even know that there might have been a second shooter. You said this, right? Mm-hmm. So you talk about the patsy right here. Simple question.
Yeah.
You either get shot here or you get shot here.
Yeah.
It can't be both, can it? So wouldn't the autopsy report?
Yes, 100%.
Show the bullet here.
They know what's an entry wound, Adam, and they know what's an exit wound.
Okay.
Like this.
So
boom,
we
boom.
want to, the country wants to see the autopsy report. In my opinion, we wasted a week of our country's time and efforts focusing on, did the Israel Bibi do it? It's wasted. What happened? They showed the image of a bush. Do you have that part of the video? Out of all of us, who's like, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that, bro. I don't believe. That's me. Yeah. I am vigilantly wanting to know what happened here because something is fishy here. Something is very fishy here.
By the way, to all the military people and guys that worked in the Fed or who were cops who are doing your own due diligence on this and your analysis, please continue to do so. We need you. Those of you guys that played and actually were in these types of situations, make a video, explain. We are leaning on your logical, reasonable analysis on what you think happened here and what the possibilities are, and let the market get to work. You matter more than you do, just so you know that in today's marketplace. Everybody is watching to see what happened. For all of you guys that were going through the faith over fear,
thank you.
Shirt that, by the way, thousands.
I love you guys.
That's
orders. What I'm talking about.
Thousands of orders. Awesome. For people to have that kind of boldness to put that out there, Vinny, gotta respect it.
You have it's literally the cross. You're letting everybody know who you are in the front, and you're letting them know I have faith and I'm not afraid of anything. And I got so many Manex and so many DMs from girls that are like, where? You never have anything for us. Well, guess what? We got for a female shirt. We'll have other colors coming, but for right now, we have a teal shirt for the women with faith over fear. And then guess what? Yesterday, Leonetta also put the hoodie. We have the hoodie because it's gonna, it's the season's changing, and there we go. That actually looks pretty bad.
Go to VCmerch.com. Place your faith over fear. Jackets, shirts, ladies, get a gift for your wife. Gents, get a gift for your wife. And then pick up a PBD Podcast hat, Future Looks Bright, whatever other gear you want to add to it as well. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.